Hello all. Well, here we are in Studio 7. They've closed some of it off. So we're so lucky to get in here. There's not a lot of other people doing any videos. Alright guys, are we seeing a pattern here? Is that what's going on? Are we, you know, I'm a historian, just a amateur. But I've read so many articles about World War I and World War II and what caused each one, and you know, there's a pattern developing. There's a pattern developing here in the world. It looks like the U.S. is going to move 50 troops into Syria on the ground. That's special forces. These are always put in place before you put ground troops to plan everything out and logistics and all that. At the same time, they're pretending to teach the new Syrian army about attacking themselves, which is Al-Qaeda or ISIS, whatever you want to call them. So the whole thing's a farce, as you know, and honestly, it's just the beginning of the invasion of Syria from both Russia and the U.S. Now, NATO troops, there have been over 4,000 NATO troops now deployed on Russian borders. Of course, we're not being told exactly where. Also, you have to know that NATO is the U.S., basically, right? There's a few other token countries in it, but basically the part that counts is the U.S. The U.S. naval, there's a huge U.S. naval operation happening in the South China Seas. These are to provoke China over the artificial islands they just decided to put up in just nowhere. So of course the U.S. is going to be the one that challenges them on it. But I mean, Obama got a Nobel Peace Prize. A Nobel Peace Prize, really. And here this pattern is evolving. So I keep wondering, where is the end going to happen? Are we going to let the end happen over war? Over what? What are we fighting for? I mean, is it over? I don't quite understand why we're in Syria, why we're fighting ISIS and all this. We have to remember these people have lived all over this land forever, and they call themselves whatever they want, different times, different ways, and we can't worry about what they call themselves this year or last year or the year before, because it's all made up anyway. So why get involved? So what if the Middle East changes? You know, that's just the way it is. It's the way that area has always been. It's always been about clans and different groups that own different sections, and there's just no sense in getting involved with this nonsense other than to keep the military war machine in operation. And that, you know, and that really is the reason all these wars are beginning. But doesn't it look like there's a pattern of somebody trying to take control of the entire world? I mean, we really did see a nut in World War II try this, and it didn't work. What makes this nut think he can do it? Unbelievable what's happening, especially with troops on Russian borders. Alright guys, well, I appreciate all the comments on the last videos, as usual, the new subscribers, and the ups and downs, and until next time.